actually, dude, I blocked someone recently.
For what?
Ish, men ruin everything, ne? But it's fine, we'll get into it. Like, I'm just so bored. Anyway, let's start our show. Welcome to another. I'm lying.
Lies.
Lies.
Run it back.
Okay, wait. Hello, Jubelang Likai. I'm Tay.
I'm Mazar.
And welcome to
another podcast.
Woo! Happy start of the week. It's a Monday.
It is a Monday.
Yes.
We're back
Again.
again.
Yes. How are you?
I'm good. I'm feeling good.
I actually didn't do my intro right, yo. Maybe you never has away. Dintang.
There's something she didn't say, actually.
I know you guys are tired of podcasts, but we have a lot to say, so let's go.
Let's get into it.
It's okay. How are you?
I'm good, babe. I'm good.
You look
I'm good.
fine.
Thank you. You look fine yourself. I love
We
the
do look
hair. I love the hair, guys. She listens to me.
Mm-hmm.
She's listening to me. She's changing it up.
I'm changing it up every week, every other day.
How are you feeling today?
Okay, I'm happy. I am energetic.
No, re make it sure to do it in a good mood.
Yeah, man.
Because we have a long day
We have
ahead
a
of us
really
today.
long day, guys. We have new content coming out for y'all.
We have the photo shoot.
Bona.
Boda.
Border
Time to play
inside. It's fucking up. Really
That's
fucked
the
up.
one. Wait, you said you blocked someone.
Girl? Remind me later.
Now I wanna know.
You wanna know now? Okay, but it's stupid. You know, that's what I'm saying. Men ruin everything, and I'm gonna say it because of our conversation today.
Yeah.
For me, everything that I would say about what I'm gonna say, I just feel like it's because of a man.
Okay.
Anyway, so I'm talking to somebody, and we getting to know each other,
Chopping it
whatever.
up.
I was even talking to like a friend of mine, and he asked me out on a coffee date, right?
Okay.
And I was like, oh no, I don't do coffee dates. But I was like, you know what? I've heard that they are trying us to see if we're gold diggers or whatever.
So let me just.
I'm like, it's okay. Like, I did say that I'm open to dating people or whatever. So I was like, let me try this. Sharp. So we get more like my last week, so we get shoot.
Yes.
So I'm like, oh no, I'm going to work at this time. Okay. He's like, no, let me see you for your lunch or whatever. I think maybe he thinks I'm working like a 9 to 5 like that.
12 ya lunching.
Yeah. So
No,
no, it's fine. I'm going to go to work a little bit later on. Okay. And then he's like, no, what time? I'm like, I'm starting at 2, so maybe I'll see you.
Is that why you were late?
No. Listen. So, Abare, oh, okay then. Maybe we can go to Wonder Park somewhere. Yeah. I'm like, okay, no problem. That's fine. Sure, baby, get no. But like, yeah, get la late. Abare, no. Listen, fita go toropong, and then you'll see me then. Why tshwantse ke fete go toropong? I have never met you in my life. And you want me to feta? Ke feta go toropong if ke motho aka. Do you know what I
Oh,
mean?
na batla go checkiwa basically.
O nyaka go checkiwa.
Mo tseleng ya gago ya
Mo
o ya
tseleng.
mmerekong.
I say first date. I say, hey, I'm taking this
This is the
serious
first time
and
you guys are
effort.
ever meeting.
No. Motho a re first time o tlo go check. Go toropong. Kara I'll let you know. Na nke kara I'll let you know. Ha ke tle ha go iragala.
Keyword ke no.
You know. No, actually. So I was like, okay, cool. Because I'm and then and then obviously I was late because of transport or whatever. Sharp. And then I was like, we kept on speaking because I'm like, let me give him a chance. Do you know what I mean? And then he's like, hey, how are you doing today? How was work? I was like, oh, I'm okay. Work was okay. I just need a shower and prepare dinner.
That's good. That's all.
Can I join you for a shower? Why do you guys do that?
Do you guys do that? Like when a girl says she's gonna go take a shower.
Do you guys do that?
And then be like, let me join you.
Go blogger.
No.
No, please, I don't.
God, no.
Literally, last time.
Unless le motho a etseng ngwanyana thing.
No, besides that, even if one tries,
No, like,
I won't feel to that
if
point.
I jola, like, I jola, and you're like, okay, I join you, I'm gonna find it funny. But if we just started talking, I'm gonna, like, be like,
That's
ew.
weird, yeah. Like, but without me. Yes,
ew.
without
Without
you.
me, ew.
Kitlekile one more fatiguing. Why?
Also, that's stupid. We live like 30 minutes away from each other. You're gonna be like, oh, without me. Was I supposed to be like, hey, I'm taking a shower in an hour, pull up. Wow.
That's stupid. Like, I just found that stupid. So I was like, no, but you can join my block list. And then I literally blocked him. I blocked him. Because what the heck? What the heck?
He's taking a nice shower in your block list now.
Yeah, a really nice
A
one.
nice hot shower in your
Cold.
block list. A cold shower
one. You must learn.
in your block list.
Just says some boring, like, I don't know. It's very strict this year. And I did tell you, Mus.
You did mention that is strict.
You also said that. And if you ever get low sharp.
Ngaso botsege.
Uh-uh.
Hey, ke se strict nang ngaso botsege.
Uh-uh.
Ke tla botsa maka ke re, yeah, Chumi, I totally didn't let him slide. Like, whole time I'm on my way
No,
to
they've
him.
ruined everything. Please let go.
But at least you're standing on business, man. At least, you know.
I am standing on business because I can't just let those things slide. If I don't know, in the relationship, it's gonna be worse. That's how I take it.
Someone's probably watching this like, wow, she blocked him just because of that.
Yes, I did, and you should too if you're a woman of standards. Hello, don't. Okay, if you don't have, it's fine.
If you don't have, it's fine.
Yeah. Also, they're not the same. And I actually asked my friends. I'm like, was I being a bit harsh because of that? And then my friend's like, no, wafleta lina yang na.
Kadi, can I join you?
Kali, can I join you? Ya shawara.
Are we in grade 8?
No, like
Let's start there. Are we in grade 8?
the first week of a talking stage, no scam putisa got there. Don't ask me about children. No sexual stuff.
The sexual stuff is what
Puts me off. You guys, you are too lustful.
Off. Because
Too,
then
too
I immediately clock exactly what you're looking for.
What you're looking for.
Immediately clock what you're
And
looking
the
for.
manipulation tactics, the offer yang. I can just
Ga di
see it
bereke.
from a mile away. Like, just try something new, maybe. Maybe you can lose a weight or something. Kill it. No, but now I can actually see it. You're literally ignoring me for 3 days and you think I'm going to be like, hey, what's up? No.
On to the next.
Thank you.
Thank
you, next. Exactly. So that was my week. Well, not my entire week. That was
But
just
like the
happened.
highlight, basically.
Yeah, I was okay, man. I'm celebrating. Is it 6K or now 7? I don't know.
7 years or what?
On TikTok, I think it's still on 6. Let me check. Oh, yeah, I'm on 6,900,000 on TikTok, guys. I'm doing fairly well. I'm proud of myself.
But was that TikTok seriously?
Yeah,
I need to take notes.
no social media seriously.
I need to take notes.
On my YouTube, I'm on 5 something, and I was like, yes. Before the month ends, I'll be on 500. Yeah, he won't design. Oh,
He never does. He never
Ah,
listens to our
humble.
requests. Ever. Ever listen. You never listen to our requests.
You never listen.
To add like background sounds and stuff.
Eddie, you just told us.
Huh?
We've always been
asking for background sounds and stuff.
It's okay.
But
it's fine.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Anyway.
BrassBeats is doing well for me on my side. We have a new person
Yeah,
joining.
we
Take
do have
what
a new person
take
joining
tight
us.
libang Mona Lisa.
Should we better get man? Get Mona Lisa.
Yes.
Get Mona Lisa.
Yes, she's joining and
Hi.
yo.
Sorry. Hi Mona Lisa.
Hi Mona Lisa.
Can't wait to meet you.
Yes, she's joining,
Welcome
and
to
I'm really
family.
excited for our family to grow. We're still looking for 2. Is it sports presenters? 2 sports presenters.
So if you're super passionate about sports and all of those things,
please, okay. So
don't call me, but like, you know,
do the right things. BrassBeats Media. Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, that was my week. I'm super excited. I'm super proud. So I baked the cake, obviously. It's a chocolate cake.
Is it a good week if you didn't bake a cake? Like, come on.
Is it? If Tamara didn't bake, bad week.
Something is wrong.
Something is wrong. Check up on me. Send money. If anything. So how was your week?
I feel like my life these days, like, my life is very like calm. There isn't really much happening. I'm kind of like doing the same thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't really have much to say, guys. I don't really have like stories
It's
like that for you guys.
okay.
See, for now, our interesting host will just be Tamira. For now.
Don't say that. We're both interesting.
For now, I get like day in the life.
Oh,
day
in the life.
your life and
Alabele.
things are happening in your life. Like for now, I'm sorry guys, like I don't have anything interesting. Like, yeah, no boy drama.
Good.
No boy drama.
Good.
Luckily.
How are you?
There was a little bit of family drama.
Oh.
There was a little bit of family drama.
What happened?
There was, like, you know, ke tsela tsa gore like cousin o jola le mang
Yo.
Bianong he mara ish nka se khone go di
It's
bolela
okay.
because ish
I see the tabaza.
a se taba tsa ka mara somehow you are roped into it because you're like the close cousin to this cousins, and I was like,
Wait, is it that cousin when we went to that other games night? Go, is it Waterkloof? It's not that one.
no.
Okay, because hey, that one was also tricky.
No.
But okay, it's fine.
But yeah, besides all of that, man,
You
you know,
healthy spiritually?
I'm healthy.
Wakapela.
I'm praying.
Okay.
Neke fasta ka Wednesday.
Physically, you shapa ulwali.
Physically ke shapa ke lwale.
Mentally.
Ke gaina witinyana mara ona pthata, we love that. Mara mokhabalo. But it's fine.
You guys will cover.
But it's fine. Ba bang ba re, a ke na ba bang ba re ke na le yona.
I don't know. I haven't noticed really. I haven't been looking at your body like that. Only that booty.
It's okay, guys. Just like it's there.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Anyway, let's get into that topic. We're talking about religion-ish, spirituality, all of that.
This is the first time we've ever introduced the topic. I just
we have.
realized. No.
We have.
No.
We have.
No.
We have.
No, we haven't. This is the first time we actually say today's topic is.
Oh, okay.
We've never done that.
Yeah, because you segue into it so nicely. Like, last week was so nice.
Come
You're
on,
like,
girl,
speaking
pick it
of
up, pick it up,
darkness,
pick it up.
next week you get Lazama.
Pick it up. But
So
yes.
we're talking about that because last week we were talking about conspiracy theories, and I just feel like it tied into religion because I wanted
With
to
the
bring
whole
up
spirituality.
God
yeah.
in so many of the stuff we were talking about. So, I want to know. Okay, let's just state I am not a Christian. You're a Christian, right? What does Christianity mean to you? Also, you know what I want as well? No, no, not like that. Like just like surface level. 'Cause, okay, you know what? I'll start with this. I was Christian before. I was brought up Christian. My mom was a praying warrior, but that's why I got 12 rapela.
Yeah.
So I got 6 rapela. Look, same thing. I still did, even after the whole transition. But the time I stopped being religious was in grade 9.
Damn.
Yeah, in grade 9. So there was something happening at home that was like I couldn't understand what was happening. So my mom was going through the most. Also, guys, I know I'm always mentioning him. She went through the most. You can
mention her as much as you want.
Yo mapula. That's what I feel like she is. Literally. So at that time in grade 9, there was like 3 months we didn't have electricity, like
At all.
pure darkness. I'm dealing with depression. I'm dealing with being a teenager, hormones and all of that.
All of these things.
I'm also dealing with like mother-daughter relationship and siblingship. Like everything that was happening wasn't as great. Like
and
we
was
tried
all
to make
happening
at once. You know what I mean? So obviously, I'm taught to pray. I'm taught to Jesus is the way, is the light, is the So I'm praying. And I was that type of person that would pray even without my life being bad. Do you know what I mean? Like I was being grateful.
even when
and
things
all
are
of that.
good, yeah.
Yeah. And being that young, obviously. So I'm still innocent. Like there isn't much going on, but I feel like the world is ending. So I'm praying. And then as I'm praying, then the Mutlagas leaves. I said, whoa, you must hate me. I've been praying since grade 8 for better life, and now you're taking my light away. No. So I started questioning. I'm questioning in Sunday school. I'm questioning almost youth. Kind of probably saying pray youth. I'm questioning the pastors. No answers given.
What
to
were
me
the
when I'm praying.
questions?
Like, I don't remember.
There's no way you don't remember.
But it was like, where, like, who is this person? Can we see him? Why is it a him? What's happening? Like, how does he hear our prayers and all of that?
You're
And
basically going through a phase of like super curiosity.
yes,
and
I was questioning a lot of things, but then instead of being allied, I just backed off. And I was like, oh no, it's fine. Also, in church, they were just doing a lot of things to my mom again. I don't know. I don't know what it was about her. Just bad things happening to her. So I was just like, dude, the only person that's taking care of me to the fullest is going through the most every other week, and you can't even give her a break since she was 12. Actually, like, all her stories that I heard, like, since she was 12. And she's probably been praying ever since. And, like, nothing is changing. No, thank you. Like, Jesus, kishapka vibe, kishapka wena. Let's keep it moving. That's how I became a non-believer or whatever.
So then what do you believe in now?
Now I practice traditional spirituality, traditional practices.
And do you feel like that works
It,
better than...
you know, it's not like it works better. It's just I can understand more because I can get clear communication from my ancestors.
Okay.
Do you understand? So how Pasha, I don't know what they call it in English. You can somehow connect to your past lineage. Right? I don't get. We've never spoken about this. And also, I was always so scared to talk to you about religion because we are on different sides of the.
We are on different sides, but it's like, I'm not gonna like...
Yeah, of course. Of course.
I'm not gonna like criticize anything that you have to say about you.
Oh no,
because then
definitely.
if I'm criticizing you, then you have every right to criticize me.
Actually, if you're criticizing me, there's no need for us to be friends. I always say that to people, and I don't. The other thing I don't like about Christians, not all of them, sorry, because there's a lot of them in the room. They are quick to judge people on what other people believe in, on whatever. I'm good. Like, you can do whatever. Come Muslim, come Bona. Siangena songe, because like I did mention in the last episode that we're basically doing the same thing in different fonts.
Okay.
You know, the traditional ones, we can still pray actually to God, but I'm still iffy about that. So bapasha bona, and they meditate. Your mind needs to be clear. Or obviously for that, prayer is the same thing. Your mind needs to be clear.
But when you're praying, who are you praying?
We don't pray
to.
Oh, I don't know when they pray.
What is prayer to y'all? Like, when you're praying, like, who are you praying to?
I think personally, that's what I'm saying, I'm still a bit iffy, but I think a lot of them, they're still very much, you can hear someone say, I thank God and my ancestors, right? So with my ancestors, I can explain it. They're just people from the past guiding you. It's just guiding. That's why I'm saying the other episode, I was like, oh, it's just spirits that can guide you in what you're living now because they've lived here before. And they just communicate with you via someone, also via yourself if you are gifted in that way. Do you know what I mean? It's not that we are asking, hey, kakupa, hey. No. Please show me where I can do right so that I don't have bad consequences.
And then how do you know that it's like babarabile, basically?
It happens. It's just the same as prayer. That's
what I'm trying to understand, because you left Christianity, right? And then now you're into like the more traditional things. I don't really know what to call it because I don't...
Yeah, just traditional
practices, right? Isn't it kind of the same thing?
In a way. It's just with Jesus per se. You can't hear their voices or the voice.
You hear the voices of your ancestors.
Yeah, the thing is, you guys haven't seen me in my attire and all of that. You probably would be scared. Yeah, it's okay.
But how are you hearing? Like, that's my thing.
they communicate in various ways. They can whisper in your ear. They can tell somebody else to come tell you. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, this is
because there's so many similarities. Like you're
there
saying
is
a lot of things
similarities.
that are showing similarities. So I'm trying to like understand like what exactly is it that like made you feel like you can be more comfortable with the traditional practices than with like religion.
Because that's how life was supposed to be
for you.
for everyone. We were all supposed to be where Africans stood. Christianity is westernized. It's come from the Western people. That's why I said, "Idli legabato." And I get that all books are written by people, but the Bible was also written by a person. We don't know what they took out and what they left out or whatever. So I can't necessarily be dependent on that. I just feel like Christianity is based on fear. Like the faith is based on fear. If bare I the commandments, hey we are so we are the healing how did they? That's just what I believe. There's no heaven. I'm reading that book. Senny bored me. It's Miles Monroe, Rediscovering the Kingdom. The person, I think he's a preacher. I'm not too sure. Preacher, ne? Yeah. He states, or he suggests that Earth was supposed to be just like heaven, not necessarily. It was just supposed to.
I get what
yeah,
you're
you know what I
saying.
mean. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't take out the words,
Yeah.
but like, yeah, we were not supposed to be. They weren't supposed to be kings and presidents and
All these
all of that.
hierarchies and
Do you
blah, blah, blah,
yes,
blah.
you understand. It us we were supposed to take up the animals, right? And the
Basically the
fruits
way Adam and Eve
were supposed to live.
yeah.
So, but bothata bo thomile go he. Akere vele I'm not saying I'm out of it all because so some stories I still relate to. That's what I'm saying. If something makes sense to me, I will go with it. Because now I'm like, okay, if vele Adam Eve that happened, right? And people started being naughty from that time. But then fast forward to now, because I wanted to be relatable to other people. Fast forward to now. They made it so westernized. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. It's supposed to be the Father, the Child, and the Mother. For me. Because if you can look, a lot of people, a lot of fathers don't think it's important to be a father. Do you understand? They leave their marriages, they cheat. You didn't even see. They cheat, and that's not how it's supposed to be. We're supposed to be taking care of each other. And obviously for me with the Bible, they brought it to Africa and all of that to create separation, segregation, and all of that. Because we keep having this conversation for if we are together and we unite as Africans, we can literally take over and get our lands back. But no, instead, they separated us. They are saying that when you are better than Mamangi, that hierarchy thing. That's just how I see it. So that's why I moved from that, because I'm just like, okay, it does kind of make sense to me that whole entire thing is just based on fear, and I don't want to live in fear. Your heaven and your hell is what you make of yourself. Hence, I said you can create your own reality.
Okay.
So wait, sorry, let me just finish it off. If I'm with your decisions, that's what creates your heaven and your earth. If you meditate and you pray or you whatever, you're grand, you're okay, and you're okay with your life. You are in heaven, you're okay. And gossip and what, your life is not gonna flourish. So your decisions also plays a big role in it. That's why the ancestors are in place to help you with those decisions from our side.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
Right? Since you don't like believe that like heaven and hell is like
exist.
real and exist and whatever.
Do you believe that?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I do.
That's okay.
I do, but I don't believe that heaven and hell is what people think it
depict.
is.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
Cool. But I have a question for you.
Right.
Where do you think your ancestors are?
Okay. How I've been explained to. I agree. There's a spiritual realm. That's where they are.
Is heaven not a spiritual realm?
No, heaven is okay. It is. You're right. Whippy, you got me there. But it's higher than all the other realms. Does that make sense?
No.
Yo. Ish, from my belief, from what I'm also reading now from that book, heaven is like a perfect place. In the other spiritual realm, they're still the same as us and still seeing what's happening. They're just more free spirited. They don't feel pain or remorse or any of those things or emotions. Their sole purpose is to make sure that the lineage is okay. It's getting into the right place. Because also there's generations and generations of curses from people from back then, from apartheid and all the slaveries. Do you understand? Obviously, those traumas manifest into our lives today. Hence, they're still there to guide us. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yes. So, that kind of heaven or that place where God is, it's like a clean energy, a pure energy for me. And then there's just that spiritual realm, then the physical realm.
Okay.
So a lot of our souls, what I believe, comes from that whole big energy, that clean energy. Hence, I said, God, you same person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know how to
Understand it.
Yeah.
Or accept it.
Understand it.
I don't know. It makes sense in my head, but maybe a lot of people I don't think will understand it or get it, and that's okay. But it makes sense to me because I don't like, say, for example, sex before marriage. If I do that before marriage, I wouldn't say, "Hey, get yelling." Okay. Do you understand? Like, that's the fear that bothers me also a lot about that. It's like, I don't want to be. Let me just live my life, make my own mistakes, and then they have their own courts and whatever's judges to do that. Like, but I just know I just know it is like that.
You just know.
It's just something that I know.
You just know.
Yeah.
Okay, so like with the whole, because I know you mentioned like, how like you don't understand like the Christianity thing and how like bad things were still happening and you're praying and all of these things.
Yes.
Right. And then you switch to the traditional practices
Also,
and all of those things.
Okay, yeah.
Have bad things not also continued to happen even though you switch to the traditional practices? And when those bad things happen, then who do you blame then?
Buloy. Hello. That happens.
Don't you say, oh, my ancestors are not?
No. So,
okay, so then with Christianity, then why were you like, God is not?
God.
That's what I'm trying to understand, because like you believe that like your ancestors are like protecting you and they're guiding you and they're leading you, whatever, right? And then but then bad things still continue to happen. Why aren't you blaming your ancestors?
Because
if you
they're
blamed
not
God when the right things didn't happen, when you were believing in Him.
Because with Him, I saw Him as this perfect person that will make things happen for me.
And then how do you view your ancestors?
Kibatho fela that just lived, that made mistakes.
But you go to them for
guidance. Just hunale this thing that people do, but it's that they
explain for our viewers.
Yes, I will. Segato is sort of muti that is planted in your yard.
Okay.
And if waihata, it's either you get sick or
Or it's
whatever.
planted by someone else.
Someone else.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
You get sick or whatever. They might send you a signal in your dream, or if you are spiritually enhanced like that, then they'll say, Mo gating. Somewhere. Can't ask why.
Mm.
Why up? And you're like, what's going on? Oh. And then you pray about it or whatever. We still do believe in prayer, or more meditating for me. Wawan. Pray about it and all of that, and then also use your own personal things to cleanse yourself. Also, you can just cleanse with like salt and all of that. I think it's more of the intention, if anything else. Yeah. So that is just their job, to show you where the bad things are. Not that's what I'm saying. It's not God. It's just people.
But you didn't answer my question there.
What's
Who
your
do
question?
Who do you blame?
Below,
when
like the
bad
bad
things
people
happen.
that are doing bad things to us. That's who I blame. I don't blame God anymore. I don't blame my ancestors. Because I'm growing, not growing, I'm growing. I'm starting to understand the difference between all of these things. Also, I'm not saying God is not real. I think the same God that you believe in, I believe in. I just don't believe in Jesus. That's it.
But you can't. How do you believe in God but you don't believe in Jesus?
God is a ball of energy that we all come from, our souls. All of us come from. That's also there to protect you. I don't necessarily feel like my ancestors protect me. More so just guide me than God protection. Mara Jesus, I get sure.
But they won. They are one, in a sense.
That's
So
what I'm
so
saying.
if you
That's
do-
where
Yeah.
the whole,
Disconnect happens.
because of I don't necessarily believe in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. It doesn't necessarily make sense to me. It's supposed to be a family thing. And then listen, what if there's another child? Guys, come on, man. Hey, just the children then. And the mother and the father. Yes. Yeah, that's me. I wanted to ask you though, what does Christianity mean to you? Because I was talking to someone, I think I told you this before, right? And he basically said, also he found out obviously about my practices, and he's like, oh, I can't date a traditional, I don't care, or I need to date a Christian girl. And I was like, that's fine.
Yeah.
But he still pursued me, which I found a really huge problem.
Because you said this, but you're
Cause
still...
you still so So I wanted him to sell Christianity to me or convert me. Let's say you want to convert me into Christianity. Like, what would you say to me?
Can't do that.
Excuse me.
I don't believe that someone can convert someone into Christianity unless they are looking to be a Christian.
Not okay. What's kind of game?
I can't do that.
What's the word?
The most I can do is like the most I can do is tell you like what I believe
Okay.
and what I feel God has like
Done
gotten
for
me
you.
through and
Yeah.
done for me, and then you can take that and decide on your own if that's what you want to do. I think a lot of people think Christians are always out to force people into it.
Oh no, I don't think so.
No, like I'm saying other people. I feel like a lot of other people feel like Christians when they're like trying to like convert you. I don't like that word, but like convert
convince.
you.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, you know, like get you to give your life to God
To Christ.
and everything. Then it's like it's a forceful thing. Like
Yes.
like, and then if you choose not to, it's like, oh no, blah 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 blah. If you choose not to, then
That's okay.
I back off. Then I back away. I don't believe in forcing someone into
Yeah.
believing something, especially if they don't want to, like, especially their hearts are not in it. So I don't know how I would actually convince you. That's why I'm saying I would just tell you certain things, and then if you feel like, damn, okay, that's what I need in my life, then we can like go somewhere.
I wanted to give him another chance, because we give all these other boys another chance, but I don't want to give Jesus, like,
another chance.
come on. I did.
I
did.
think-
Especially because I met like a lot of you, and I was like, okay, they're Christians, they go to church. I remember we were talking about going to church the other day. I'm like, I wouldn't mind. I'm not ready yet.
Which is okay. I think a lot of Christians have given us a bad rep because religion is a totally different thing. Like, religion and believing in God, I feel like they can be different, because I feel like
They are different,
religion,
yes.
like religion, there's like a lot of things that to me also don't make sense, you know, and I feel like a lot of people as well take advantage, like a lot of like priests and whatever take advantage through religion, using
Yes.
religion, like the Pope and Catholic stuff and whatever. Sorry, I know the Catholics sorry, but like a lot of them get away with a lot of bad things
Yes.
under the name religion,
Yes.
right? So I feel like a lot of us have separated that, and we just believe in God and prayer and the word, basically the word, because you can get like as well, like other people don't even like going to church anymore because hell fit like
Yes.
money making scheme. How?
Oh, okay.
You don't like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of churches now like money making scheme. A lot of churches, you're not even hearing the word anymore. They're not even reading from the Bible anymore. Kiri gimmicks. Like a concert. They give you, you're not even feeling like you're at church now. Now it's like it's performative as well.
Yes.
It's performative. Pastors are not genuine. Pastors are not like real. They're just trying to make money off of people, and they're misleading. I feel like religion can be misleading in a lot of ways. I feel like we've lost the plot as Christians, and like you said, we're like the most judgmental people.
I hate that so much.
Yeah, the most judgmental people ever. Like, you get a lot of Christians, they do a lot of bad things, but then let someone come and they're pregnant out of wedlock.
Yeah.
Christian no le ko tlabong o maobane o nwa moete go le monate, like why we
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? That's something that I don't like appreciate about like Christians. Like, as a Christian myself, like we judge other people way too much, and we forget to look at the things that we do. Like, we forget to look at our own sins. And by the way, we're not even supposed to be doing that. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, so I get why you like have a certain
preference
and whatever. But like, what the whole like what does Christianity mean to me? Like, I was like raised in a household where it was prayer and the word.
Yes.
Like, there were no gimmicks. There was no like, you know, some of these like churches and stuff, like they'll have like special what but like kisa tsukiri bari tsukiri
the what oily, the what
all of those crazy things, right? But as it was the word and prayer, the word and prayer, the word and prayer, and that is what I grew up on. Like, all the other things, I can't comment on them. Like, Christianity to me is the word and prayer, and giving your life to God, letting Him lead, leading with faith. Me, it's faith over fear. Like, just leading with faith, believing that like God has got you, and all those kind of things, and praying even when times are good, right? But I also believe in like when you're praying for things. I also believe in like also meeting God halfway.
Okay, yeah.
I believe in meeting God halfway, because you can't be like,
you know, for sure. Yeah.
Sell.
And then you're just sitting and
doing nothing.
Like, you're just expecting it to come to you.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Meet God halfway. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people don't do that, and then that's why a lot of people be like,
Ke sharp, yeah.
did you try and meet him halfway? Like, you're saying like you're believing God for a job. Wa apply. Okas for like out of the blue. Hey. Wa apply. Are you like putting yourself out there? Can someone see that you're doing something to try and secure a specific job or a specific career or whatever? So I feel even like meeting God halfway, because then that way, like, you won't be like blaming God for certain things not happening, because you're not looking at yourself and saying like, oh, okay, Sharp, I asked them for this, but what am I doing?
Right.
Nah, kabuna, like what am I doing?
That makes a lot of sense.
You know, to try and like meet God halfway. So, like I said, yeah, I just believe in prayer and the word, dog. That's just me.
That's great.
That's just me. I'm a very simple girl.
How did
You know what I'm
it
saying?
is how the 10 commandments.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Okay, now you mentioned how you met someone and then you guys have different beliefs, and then he's like, oh, I can't be with someone. What happens now when you find someone and you fall head over heels in love? This person is perfect. Not perfect, but like, this person is your person. Like, this is exactly who you want. The qualities, the values, or whatever they have, like, that's exactly who you want. But he's Christian. What are you gonna do?
it's okay. That's why I said I'm friends with Christians. I'm okay with it. I'm friends with people who are Muslim. I'm okay with it. I'm friends with people who practice Western spirituality. I'm okay with it. I'm friends with people who are Sangoma, so traditional healers. I'm okay with it. I think with us, it's like, you do you, and we will love you for you. I'm loving you for your personality, for your friendship, for what you bring to our friendship, to our relationship.
So just because
not
you don't
what
believe
you
in
believe
it,
in, that doesn't matter, as long as you're not judging me or you don't have a problem with how I do things, then it's grand.
But don't you feel like at some point down the line there is gonna be like some sort of disconnect? Because let's say now, like, he goes to church every Sunday, and
I think mostly,
and he's like, I would like for you to come with me today.
I said okay.
You know, like, you know, I would love for you to come with me today.
I think, like I said to you, like, when I'm ready, yeah, sharp, because I do still want to experience that with you, like going to church with you. I'm just not ready yet. I remember there was a time I slept over your house, and I'm like, oh no, I was saying, ish, we're going to be working from this time and what? Ish, should I sleep or should I ask?
Or it's gonna be a Sunday.
Yeah, ish, and I'm not ready for that, and I don't want
and
to.
no,
Kait?
and
you know the thing is, it's because I respect the people, the household. Obviously, like, if I'm at your house, I will do things your way. Do you understand? I will respect that. But I wasn't ready, so I was like, I get that trouble. I will see but once I give myself a chance, I will do it. So if my partner says, hey, next week Sunday, I would like for you to come. Let me think about it. What's up on my Wednesday? I can show. Or you know what? Let's go. Let's see. And then I get there and it's okay and we're chilling. Like, I know
Then
he's
you'll
not
be
forcing
fine.
me
Yeah.
to thingy. I'll go. If somewhere along the line, see, I'm finding comfort in going to church with my partner, then I'll continue to do so. But I'm not abandoning my practices.
Yeah.
As long as they understand, I'm still gonna do this ka 12 or ka 3 ka tsoga ka rapela or ka bokana ka tsoga ka rapela and ke rapela ka 1 2 3 hona le kerese hona le ing. As long as you don't have a problem with that, we're grand. Yeah, so I don't have a problem with anyone. See, grand, we are all people. We are the same.
See, with me, ne?
You are. And it makes sense.
I don't. If I'm gonna like be marrying someone, right?
Yeah.
And we're gonna be like building a family
And having kids.
under one household and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
I'm not saying that I judge people who believe in things that I don't believe in. Like, I don't judge you. Like, you believe in what you believe in. I believe in what I believe in. That's that. So with relationships, it's the same thing. If we do not believe in the same thing, it's simple. We can't be together. That's it. I'm not judging you for what you don't believe in. I'm not judging you for what you believe in.
It's simple.
We just can't be together because I need that compatibility. Like, I need us to believe in one thing.
Yes.
Speak one language. You know what I'm saying? Speak the same
And
thing.
actually, that happened to me. Not recently, but yeah, that happened to me with someone. I really like that man. Like we were pushing, and then I mentioned to him because it was a while we were together, but I wasn't sure about what was happening with me. And then once I was sure, I was like, "Ish, what's so now? This is what we do at home." Da, 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 da. And then he's like, "Okay, cool." And then he took a week, I think, to think about it. We're still talking. And then he's like, "You know what, actually, I don't think we can continue to be together because I want to raise my kids under a Christian." No, he wasn't Christian, actually.
But under that type of
Yeah,
household.
he's like, if we don't have the same religion, I don't. But in what? Religion,
exactly.
So I'm like, that's understandable.
Exactly. That's
But
that's
the
what
thing
I'm
is,
saying.
you're not forced to do these things.
You're not. And
Do you
it's
understand us?
and it's okay.
Christianity.
We have to believe in the same thing. Because we have
Okay,
to
and your
both
children?
raise. We have to both raise our children. I feel like
Can they
I'm gonna
choose?
raise. They'll make a decision when they're old enough.
Okay, that's what I was saying
going
as
to.
well.
I am going to raise them
Via
that route.
Yeah.
Then if now they grow up and they decide that they want to go a different route, that's on them. They're old enough and they understand what they're doing.
You did your job. You did
Do
your
your
part.
thing. Mara, from a certain age, na he kere 8 o'clock kam koloing he ke starta koloi o ka mo koloing ra kere keng. No. No one is staying behind.
How dali.
Let's say monna o ya kerekeng mosadi o sa la gae or mosadi ya kerekeng monna o sa la gae. I
Let's
don't want it in my household. I don't. Like, we're going to church as a family. As a family. And if now you are old enough now and you decide hore hey mara byanong tsetse di atheist byanong tle bo ntloela dude atheist
Mara, they also believe that there's nothing to believe in.
No, that's crazy.
Like, they believe that there's something out there to not believe in.
No, I know. I'm contradicting myself now because I said I don't judge what other people believe in. But atheist, what is it? Atheism.
Yeah, I hate me.
You're not ill. No ways. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yo.
But at the same time, if you're an atheist, that's you believing in something.
That's what I'm saying.
Either way, mara isn't kahaka. No ways. That's a little bit too.
Yeah, it's too far for you.
That's a little bit too far for me. I don't know.
I'm grand with.
I don't know because we get a guy into. Where are you finding that from?
I think they also babies are saying they don't want the pressures of if you don't do this, you are going to die or you're going to what.
I'm not an atheist, but anyway.
But I haven't gotten into that. Like, I'm still growing. I'm still also trying to understand myself with the journey that I decided to take.
You see, that's the thing. You're grown enough. You know how to navigate things. You're growing, and you're like old enough to understand the things that you want to get yourself into.
Yeah, living Christianity at grade 9 is
if
wild.
You were 10, if you're 10 years old, you don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You don't really understand what you really like believe in, what your values really are. But now at your age now, I feel like you can actually like navigate through that, and like you're researching, you're reading books, you're doing all of that. You're not gonna do that at 10 years old.
Oh really?
Unless you're like super intelligent. I don't even know. Like and like you grew up too fast for your age or something. But like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't.
Such an interesting conversation. I like to have it because I also learn about myself in that process, like how to explain it better. Because I did try to explain it at some other network, and I didn't feel like I did it properly. I still don't feel like I explained it properly, but I'm learning, and
you are learning, and I like
shout
that.
Shout out to everyone.
I like that also. Like as you're like explaining, you're also not bashing.
Oh no, I would never.
Other like beliefs and
I
all
would
that kind
never.
of stuff. Because I don't believe in that. Because I feel like if you're gonna believe in something, believe in it. Logela other things. Like leave other things out of it. Like leave Christianity and Buddhism and Muslim and
not verses. We are just
don't
trying
even,
to get through life, man.
You know what I'm saying? I believe in Christianity. She believes in traditional practices.
It's grand. Yeah. Tell us what you guys believe in the comments there down below.
Let us know, would you marry someone who believes in something
What you
different
think?
than you? How are you going to raise your kids? Are you going to let them choose their own religion from a young age? And blah, blah, blase.
And
And
tell
tell us if you enjoyed today's episode.
because I did. I really did.
Goodbye. We hope we didn't offend anybody. If we did, so sorry.
So sorry, guys. Allegedly to everything.
So sorry. We're so sorry. But as you know, guys, the usual like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to check the other the shows on the channel. Because they do need support as well. But every week. Please, I still enough fair, guys. Support Thank you. See you guys. See you guys next week.